Yeah. Hi, my name is Ava Nicole Frances. I'm 20 years old. I live in New York, and I'm playing Olivia in Olivia O.
Yay, welcome. So what draws you to musical theater, like in general? I know what I love about it, but what is it about that genre that draws you to it?
I mean, so I've been a musical theater performer for as long as I can remember. I was raised in San Francisco by my two dads, so musical theater was incorporated into my life from a really, really early point. And yeah, I mean, my earliest memories are all just me and community theater and the after school program theater and all of that. It was always just something like really fun for me, and I just thoroughly enjoyed like every aspect of it. And as I got older, I went to a performing arts high school for musical theater, and now I'm at NYU also for musical theater. So it's just kind of been the trajectory of my life.
Awesome. And what excites you about Olivia O, the musical?
I think Olivia O deals with a lot of really important topics that haven't either A, haven't been discussed, or if they have, not enough. And I think that, everybody likes music, and everybody loves a good story. And I think that this is a beautiful way to incorporate both of those things into a way to tell this story, because it is based off of I mean, obviously Olivia is not real, but it's based off of true events that were kind of silenced, and like no one really knows too much about. um, and so I think giving a face and a voice to the people who did go through that and who had to survive that is really, really important.
Excellent. And what's next for you in your world? I know, of course, this is happening imminently, so there's this, but yeah, what are you excited about for your future? And
Yeah, well, I'm a finalist on the next season of American Idol, this current season. So the episodes are coming out every Sunday at 8, 7 Central on ABC, and it's on Hulu the next day. So that's kind of like the biggest thing for me. I've been working with Idol for quite some time now. And it's just really cool to see all my friends, and there's some clips of me on there already, which has been really cool. So there's that. And in terms of live performing, obviously there's this show, and literally the day after I do the show, I fly back to my hometown of San Francisco, and I do a show in the Bay Area at a historic theater called the Orinda Theater, with a performance partner of mine named David Marino. So that's like it's back to back, and then I
Mhm.
fly back here the day after that, and I have another show in New York called The Lineup at Birdland, hosted by Susie Mosher, who's one of the best. And yes, I got three shows in three states in 4 days.
Wow.
That's yeah, it's busy, but that's kind of what I'm looking at now.
Well, then, I even massive bigger thank you for doing this show. So,
Oh my gosh, absolutely. I think I adore this project.
yeah, awesome. And if you were going to give advice to someone younger than you, up and coming, who's wanting to go into music, theater, singing, storytelling, do you have any advice for them? What would you tell them?
Yeah. I mean, I would say my biggest piece of advice for people who are going into this is um be aware of what it entails. Like your job is pretty much to be told no a million times until someone says yeah, sure, why not. And they do take a chance, and I think that like understanding that no doesn't mean like no, you suck, no, you're bad, no, you're not good enough. It just means no, you're not right for this part in this moment in time, and use the experience that you had to propel you forward to the next no and the next no until you get that yes, because then you get to do really cool things like this. And I'm originating a role now, and this is after my thousands of no's. So just keep at it, and like it will work out. And yeah, just keep going, I think.
Excellent. Thank you. Well, those are my questions. Did you have anything else you wanted to say, maybe to the audience of Olivia O, or anyone out there who's interested in the show? Or
Absolutely. Yeah, I think please go into the show with an open mind, knowing that these are real people's experiences that they did go through. And just because the specific characters that we're portraying aren't real people doesn't mean that this didn't happen to real people. So it's a fun show, it's a beautiful show, it's an engaging show, it's an inspiring show. but do try to remember that this is a real thing that did happen. And you know, speak for myself, and I hope the cast, that when you leave, we want you to be entertained, we want you to be happy, but also, you know, keep in mind that this is something that did happen, and um try to bring, I guess, the good out into the world so things like that don't happen as often.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I was about to call you Olivia, Ava. Yeah, you embodied the role so well. But thank
That's
uh,
awesome.
yeah, thank you. I really appreciate your time
Oh, absolutely.
in this interview.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks so much for having me.